पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। वाव!
Hello and welcome to No Spin. I'm Nithi Razdan. Well, this is the blockbuster year for elections with as many as 9 states holding assembly polls, along with Jammu and Kashmir, which is expected to have its first assembly election after the abrogation of Article 370 in 2019. Now, whatever happens this year, it will set the stage for the big one, the general election in 2024. The BJP is aggressively in poll mode already, with Home Minister Amit Shah travelling to as many as 11 states this month alone as part of the BJP's Lok Sabha Pravas program, which is aimed at boosting the party's prospects in targeted parliamentary constituencies ahead of the general elections. So tomorrow he's going to be in Tripura, followed by Manipur and Nagaland before he moves on to Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and other states. Now, many of these battles this year will be a direct fight with the Congress party, which is winding down the Bharat Jodo Yatra at the end of this month. But the question is whether the Yatra will actually have an impact on the Congress's electoral prospects. And while the BJP is in pole position for 2024, it has seen a more significant challenge in state elections. And this exactly is where the challenge lies this year. These are the states which are going to see elections this year. There is Telangana, of course, where the BJP is trying to chip away at the TRS. Will it actually succeed in doing that? The TRS now becoming the BRS. There is Karnataka, which is expecting elections by May this year, where there is massive infighting in both the BJP and the Congress camp. So Karnataka could turn out to be quite interesting. There is Chhattisgarh, where the Congress has had a very comfortable majority and has been in power for the last 5 years. Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan as well, and in both these states it could be quite interesting. In Rajasthan, the Congress very much on the back foot with infighting there. You have several northeastern states, Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya and Tripura, and as I said, Jammu and Kashmir also expected to have assembly elections in the next few months. Well, let's go straight across to our panel this evening. Does 2023 set the stage for 2024? Let me take that question first to senior journalist and political analyst Ashutosh, who joins us today. Ashutosh, what is your view? Now, we've also seen increasingly that people are voting differently in state elections and differently in the general election. Last time, on the eve of the Lok Sabha poll, they voted out the BJP from Madhya Pradesh, from Rajasthan, from Chhattisgarh. They voted for the Congress. But a few months later, they gave the BJP an overwhelming majority in the Lok Sabha. So how important do these state elections become then from a national point of view? Ashutosh.
See, from my perspective, I think you have started well. When you said that the assembly election and the parliamentary election should not be linked. Because if you go by a state assembly election, then you realize that in the last, since 2017 onwards, the BJP has lost 11 elections and even more. But if in 2018, I think 2018 was a bad year for the BJP. Because BJP in a direct fight with the Congress party could not defeat them. In Karnataka, they could defeat Congress party, and finally BJP tried to form the government, but they could not. Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, there was a direct fight between the Congress and the BJP, and the BJP could not defeat. And surprisingly, in Chhattisgarh, BJP was defeated by 2/3 majority. But within 6 months, when the election happened, again, the BJP got more than 300 seats. So the fact of the matter is, even if in 2023, BJP and the Congress does do badly, that's not a reflection that the same result will be seen in 2024. But if Congress party managed to win Karnataka, if Congress party managed to retain 2 out of 3 in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, which a great possibility, not that they can't, they can. Like in Chhattisgarh, they can retain. Madhya Pradesh, they can turn the table on the BJP. Karnataka, where the Congress party is most comfortably placed, then at least this will set the tone for the 2024 for the Congress. Their cadre will be more comfortable, more enthusiastic, more energetic. But for the BJP, I don't think when the BJP loses, it will not be. It cannot be said that the BJP is going to lose in 2024.
Exactly. That's why I said that perhaps the state elections and the national mood is often de-linked. But what you said about it setting the tone for the cadre is an important point. But what I find interesting, Bhaskar Ghosh from the BJP is with us, about the BJP's election strategy is that the party, which is very comfortably, more than comfortably placed at the moment, is already looking at those Lok Sabha seats where, they didn't do well last time and is looking to target those, and you can see the Home Minister's camp, sort of, in a sense, his yatra that starts from tomorrow is focusing on those specific seats. So the BJP is very much in aggressive mode, that it's not taking this lightly, Mr. Ghosh.
Yeah, I think I differ from what our other political analyst was talking about. BJP, if they lose, these are all ifs and buts, and in recent Gujarat elections, it has been proven that all the pundits, all the political pundits, I think their prescriptions and their all this presumption has proven to be wrong, and it will be same in the forthcoming election. Now I say how it is.
I don't think anyone got
See, out
Gujarat
of all
wrong.
the
Everyone
states you
said the
mentioned,
BJP
more
would
than
win.
6 states. No. In fact, the sweeping victory of BJP, I'm not talking, BJP will win Gujarat, everyone has talked, but somebody has given figure, but sweeping victory, thumping majority, nobody has talked about, except some of the medias in the exit polls. Now, what I want to say that existing election, forthcoming election, the 6 BJP states already in power. MP we are in power, Karnataka we are in power, Nagaland, Mizoram, entire Northeast and the 7 sisters we are mostly in power. Now what happened, what big thing has happened, that other regional parties or the National Party Congress will win over there. That perhaps our political analyst on behalf of Congress has not explained it. Let me tell you one thing, the BJP prepares itself in such a way, being a regimented party, all throughout the year we are prepared for the election anytime it comes. So in municipal election in Delhi, you have seen that how alert our senior most leaders, including our national president is ready, our CMs are ready to be in the MCD polls, everyone was ready. So as per the readiness and the strategy is concerned, BJP always is ready for the poll at any point of time.
Actually,
number one.
You're
number
right.
two, yes, BJP has identified more than 200 seats all over the country where we have got less chances of win, and we are already having very strong strategy to win that.
Yeah,
and
exactly
whatever
my point.
loopholes we
Exactly
have
my
left
point,
over there,
Mr.
we are going to
Ghosh.
stitch it.
And that's why I've come to the opposition on this. Shama Mohammed of the Congress party is with us. That the BJP is constantly in poll mode. Some criticize the party for that, but they are constantly winning. The national elections now twice consecutively. And in a strong position for 2024. But the opposition seems to be still confused about what its strategy should be vis-a-vis the BJP, Shama Mohammed. So it seems the BJP has a clear head start.
Nidhi, didn't the UPA win, or the Congress party, 2004 and 2009 consecutively? So of course, there is nothing great about their consecutive victories. Now let's understand 2019. Now, they had alliance partners like the Akali Dal, the Shiv Sena, one part of it. I mean, now it's 2 parts. They had that. And they had a lot of other parties supporting them in parliament with various bills, including TRS, Telugu Desam, BJD. So there is a huge difference here. Those parties are not with the Bharatiya Janata Party as of today. So there's a lot of resistance with them that way. And if you look at states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Telangana, Punjab, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha, where is the Bharatiya Janata Party? So it is not that the Bharatiya Janata Party is strong. Yes, they are strong in certain states. And like he was saying, we are an electoral machine, then you should have won Himachal Pradesh. Why didn't you do that? Why couldn't Mr. Ghosh's party win Himachal Pradesh? It's not just about, you can't.
But are you concerned, Shama Mohammed, that state victories are not translating into national victories, especially for the Congress? And that's where the big battle lies next year.
See, that's why if you look at Rahul Gandhi right now, he has started this Bharat Jodo. And let me tell you, I have taken part in the Bharat Jodo whole of Kerala. From Kanyakumari to the end of Kerala, I was there in Indo, I was there yesterday. I mean, they said when it enters the northern states, BJP, Madhya Pradesh, I was there, that there wouldn't be a crowd. I have seen huge crowd. In fact, yesterday I was about to fall in UP, the number of people. And why is that the Bharatiya Janata Party is criticizing and talking about Bharat Jodo and Rahul Gandhi every day? If that doesn't bother them at all, they should let it be.
Well,
but what we hear is a lot of lies, a lot of things.
The question is whether it will pay off electorally, and you know, at the moment, you know, the Yatra skipped Gujarat completely. The Congress skipped Gujarat's campaign. You didn't do well in a Telangana bypoll when you went through it. So, and you have many opposition parties who are on your side of the ideological divide who are not giving even the Bharat Jodo Yatra support. So I'm coming to that because we have Ghanshyam Tiwari of the Samajwadi Party on that. Ghanshyam Tiwari, why has the SP chosen to distance itself, you know, from this Yatra if the opposition is looking at uniting? Doesn't this send out a clear message that that's going to be much, much easier said than done?
Good evening, Nidhi, to you, my fellow co-panelists and the viewers, and a very happy new year to everyone. That our collective effort strengthens the society as well as the nation is my wish. As far as the road to 2024 is concerned, as the road to 2023 just started, I believe that road definitely will be paved on the electoral battles of 2023 in major states that are primarily Congress versus BJP battles. As far as Bharat Jodo Yatra is concerned, I think the Bharat Jodo mission overall automatically got founded in 2014 when BJP embarked on the Bharat Jodo mission by pushing Hindu-Muslim debates from every platform, from media to outside, that they could do by questioning people on what they eat, who they walk out with, how do they pray, and creating agenda around that. Samajwadi Party has not looked at Bharat Jodo Yatra in particular as a platform of alliance building politically. We have our task cut out in Uttar Pradesh, where BJP has given enough examples of how they are against the backwards and Dalits, and they are continuously conspiring to take away the reservations, the benefits of reservations.
But if you feel so strongly about these issues, these are the issues that Rahul Gandhi, you know, is espousing as the focus of his yatra, then why not join it and send a message of electoral unity, is the question.
Well, because the agenda of the yatra is building harmony and unity in the country. As far as the political alliance building is concerned, we have a year ahead of us to look at political alliance building. The strength of political alliance building will not just come from a yatra, it will come from becoming the people's voice in the state that we are strong. In 2022, in Uttar Pradesh elections, Samajwadi Party under leadership of Akhilesh Yadav got 3 crore votes. So we believe that these 3 crore voices stand with us, and it is our mission in 2023 that we represent these voices and those who did not vote, and particularly take the BJP on their agenda against the backwards and Dalits with respect to reservation and the continuous misgovernance that Uttar Pradesh faces. If we are strong in Uttar Pradesh, any alliance building will be formidable for 2024. By the way, my final point is BJP will have less allies in 2024 than the number of panelists that we have on this debate.
Well, the question is whether they would need alliances at all at this rate. Mr. Ghosh, I'll come back to you. We have Mr. Krishank Mane of the TRS also joining us this evening. Krishank Mane, just on this point, we know that Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao is very nationally ambitious. He's made that clear that, you know, the TRS is now the BRS. It has a much wider agenda for the country. But how are you going to proceed with this? At the moment, you're only in power in Telangana. How does the opposition, again, I come to this point, get together when there is no unity even on something like a Bharat Jodo Yatra that's, you know, on issues that are like motherhood and apple pie, you know, everyone should be friends, communal harmony, get rid of hate, etc. If opposition can't come together on that platform, then how will it come together electorally?
Well, Nidhi, one thing Bharatiya Janata Party should know that Gujarat is not rest of India. The comfortable result which they've got in Gujarat doesn't mean that 23 would be easy for them, because the same states, the Bharatiya Janata Party needed a Jharkhandi brothers like of legislators to have a government in Karnataka. They needed a Scindia faction to have a government in Madhya Pradesh. They're searching one in Telangana. After the Eknath Shinde, there were statements that they would try to poach MLAs from the BRS, which was unsuccessful. The point is, when it comes to state polls, we should understand that all of these states, now you see Karnataka, what is the primary point there in the people of Karnataka is the corruption and the commission, the 40% commission. Any other state, the issues are agriculture, electricity, and all development issues. But when you see the national polls, the Bharatiya Janata Party is limiting itself to only individual centric. There are no issues of agriculture. There are no issues of failures like demonetization or GST or Agnipath or many issues, but rather only Modi versus who is the challenger.
But that's helping them. It's helping them win. So what is the opposition's game plan?
The game plan is to keep them busy in the issues. Agriculture should be the issue. Where is the promise of MSP? The promise for housing 2022. They're trying to dodge away from these issues. So KCRG or several other leaders today are speaking about issues, and we don't think that the opposition is divided. It is definitely unified. We've seen in the parliament and in fact outside the parliament also, based on issues, definitely we have come up and there is a pressure on Bharatiya Janata Party. In fact, Uttar Pradesh results, the decline of the seats of Bharatiya Janata Party and how Akhilesh Yadav ji, 3 times he's got more numbers in the Uttar Pradesh itself is an answer, is an example. Himachal Pradesh is an example. Delhi's MCD polls is an example. It's not been an easy road for the Bharatiya Janata Party.
So let me ask Ashutosh about this. That Ashutosh, it's an interesting point that Mr. Mane makes, which is that in those states where it's just the law of averages, right? Where the BJP seats will come down. In that context, then, does this whole outreach to those 100-odd seats that they've not done well in become even more important in the way that the BJP is now methodically targeting those to possibly make up for those that they might lose? You're on mute, Ashutosh. Just unmute, please.
Yes. Nidhi, I think you know that once Narendra Modi became the supreme leader of the party, that the BJP is always in the election mode. And there is no denying the fact that the BJP, along with the RSS and others, is the largest organized force in the world right now. And they are supported by huge amount of money in the capital. So they are always in election mode and they go to any extent to win election. But the fact of the matter is, what the opposition has to think about it, that when in the state election and in the parliamentary election, there is almost a gap of 4 to 26% vote share. You take the example of Delhi. In Delhi, the parliamentary election, the BJP vote share jumps to 56%, and in assembly election, it's come back to 36% or 39%. In entire North India, you take the Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, wherever you go, invariably in parliamentary election, the BJP's vote share in 2019 jumped to more than 50% vote share. So I'm saying that unless Congress party, unless there is a semblance of unity in the opposition benches, it will be difficult for them to cross the Rubicon. Unless, if you think that the only Congress can fight nationally, no, Congress cannot fight. But all the regional parties fighting strongly in their state, but at the national level, they have to give the impression that they are united together and they can fight Modi strongly. Only then people will think that there is an alternative and they can, the swing voters can think about them. Otherwise, I do not see any hope if there is no opposition unity.
Exactly. But Bhaskar Ghosh, on this point that Shama Mohammed raised earlier as well, about, the BJP actually facing challenges at individual state levels. If you look at the states going to elections this year also, Karnataka is not going to be easy, neither is Telangana. Chhattisgarh might, is somewhere where the Congress is actually, done pretty well, even as far as governance is concerned. We don't know what will happen to Madhya Pradesh. Rajasthan certainly looks to be advantage BJP at the moment. So there are quite a few challenges, even on this road in 2023. Mr. Ghosh.
First of all, what the Congress spokesperson has talked about alliance or whether no alliance. First of all, let me say that there is no challenges as there is no alliance or with alliance, because we always work in a common minimum programs basis. So if the alliance are not with us according to common minimum programs, so alliance we are not going to keep the alliance. Like with Jammu Kashmir, like in Bihar, we are not for the power. We are for our national duty, what Mr. Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Mr. Modi is doing it. Secondly, as you mentioned, Nidhi, that these are the states where we are facing challenges. Trust me, in Karnataka, there is so much of infighting amongst Congress itself, they do not know who will be the leaders.
But there's a lot of infighting
Forget
in the
about
BJP
other
also.
Issues. No, but infighting of the BJP is not seen the way you are, you are focusing. But BJP, there is Yadurappa, there is senior leaders, but when they come to like Yadurappa was given the parliamentary, the seat in the parliamentary board. So there is no infighting like the Congress. Number two, as someone mentioned, that perhaps that Mr. I think the SP's Samajwadi Party's spokesperson, that in Uttar Pradesh, Samajwadi Party maintains the distance with the Congress because they have certain reasons. Now don't forget that in this Samajwadi Party was responsible for the Babri Masjid demolitions and the Karsevak's death. So they have no face to even join hands with the Congress that time who was in the center. Because that will not be accepted by and that they know it well. That is why they have maintained a distance. And till now the opposition is not in,
which BJP needs.
Opposition is not able to get any face who will be their prime minister. The Telangana chief is talking that we are the national party. Aam Aadmi Party is telling we are the national party. Mamata Banerjee is talking about the national issues every now and then. So they cannot unite who is their prime ministerial candidate in 2014. What they can do in the states.
Well, I had
Indian democracy doesn't decide the prime ministerial candidate, sir. It's only Bharatiya Janata Party's democracy which has changed it like that.
I'm going to ask this question on the personality contest as well, but Shama, go ahead. Shama Mohammed.
Yeah, what I want to say, a couple of points. He said that there is no infighting. You know, one of the main reasons you've lost Himachal is severe infighting. We all know what happened in Himachal. The other thing I want to mention is Karnataka, the only southern state.
We have retained our vote percentage in Himachal.
I did not interrupt you. Have some manners. Okay, we know that Bharatiya Janata Party lacks that.
We're having such a good...
No, let me finish my point, Mr. Ghosh. Don't get excited. The other thing, Nidhi, in Karnataka, both the times, 2008 to 13 and 2019, both of them, the only state they've won in, it's not by winning, it's both of the time Operation Lotus. The first time they got MLAs, the second time in 2019, 17 MLAs. So where have you won Karnataka? Then what does the Bharatiya Janata Party do? When they make alliance partners, they finish off the alliance partners, including Shiv Sena. They broke the party. What has happened to JDU? Finished. They ran away from you. I mean, look at Akali Dal. They finished off Akali Dal. So every alliance partner is wary now of joining the Bharatiya Janata Party because they do not believe in anything called an alliance. Their main aim is make them the partner, get in. First, they'll be the minor one. Then they become equal to them. They become the major partner, and then they finish off the alliance. That party is finished off. So this is what they do, destroy alliances. And I think, Nidhi, the next election will be fought on unemployment, on price rise, on the promises with Modi made. 2022 should have been, farmers' income should have been doubled. You know, houses.
But I have a question.
None of these have happened.
Let me ask Krishank Mane this question, because you're saying, because both of you said a similar thing, that the election would be fought on issues. But then how important, Krishank Mane, does personality and a prime ministerial candidate become in the equation? Hasn't India changed? It's become very personality centric because of Mr. Modi. So doesn't the opposition need to put up a united face? One person who they can say will be the prime minister.
Well, Nidhi, absolutely right. India has changed, but it's 9 years, Nidhi. It's 9 years, and Modi ji cannot dodge those questions. Modi ji cannot dodge those promises. 2014, he has given promises. People believed him. 2018, he has given promises. People believed him again and gave more numbers. But do you believe that after 2023's results, which we believe will not be favorable for Bharatiya Janata Party after Karnataka, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, if BJP does not make good numbers in these states and form government, then the same, you call it charisma or the strong supremo stature of Modi ji could not be sustaining, because he cannot dodge away the questions from all states, be it KCR ji, be it the Congress party, be it Mamata Banerjee ji, be it Stalin or many leaders, Akhilesh Yadav ji, all of them are speaking issues which are connected to people. So how long will Modi ji or Mr. Amit Shah dodge these? You see,
Well,
the national president of Bharatiya Janata Party.
I think the question, you're right that issues obviously matter, but I think the question is that in what is also increasingly very much become a personality-centric contest, is it going to be a disadvantage if the opposition goes in with multiple faces rather than one leader that they can project as an alternative to Mr. Modi? I have to leave it at that today. Thank you very much to all of you for joining us. It's going to be an exciting year. I look forward to talking to the rest of you and to see more of you the rest of this year. Thank you very much. Goodbye.